book the flights, plan the parade, do whatever you need to do. The Coastal Cobras are going to LA to play one of either the Downtown Diamondbacks or the Midwest Mallards in the World Series. I'm like actually crying right now. This means so much to me. I'm so emotional. This series, we were on the brink of elimination so many times. Like, I'm actually crying. Like, this means so much to me right now. And if you think I'm almost crying now, if 5 games later, or hopefully 3 games later, just might be bawling my eyes out. I will never claim to like the Predators. In fact, I will never claim to feel anything other than hatred towards them. But they're such a good team. What they did to the Wildcats, based on how my Cobras played them in the regular season, is just disrespectful. And honestly, Ryan Kratch is my top pick for MVP. What he's doing this season, not only on the mound with that 2-seam fastball, but at the plate, it's like this season. He's not like 2021 Jimmy Norp or 2013 Kyle Schultz. But what he's doing is crazy. But like, I'm crying right now because the only way we were gonna get to this spot is by going through the Predators. It wasn't gonna happen any other way. You knew it, I knew it, the guys knew it, the other guys knew it. It was not gonna happen any other way than the Cobras beating the Predators to go to the World Series like we've done before. And if it was gonna be vice versa, it was gonna happen no other way than the Predators beating the Cobras like they've done so many times before to advance to the World Series. It was gonna happen one of those 2 ways. It was just gonna happen. This series was inevitable. Death, taxes, Cobras, Predators playing in the playoffs. It's part of life. It's part of life. I held off on watching this video for 30 minutes, and I held off on making this video for about 30 seconds. All right, I took a nap before this series. You know, I was not nervous at all for this series for about 3 weeks. I didn't even think of it until today. Until I was like, oh shit. Until I realized how big of a moment this really is. I'm going to go celebrate. And for everyone else in the NL, if you want some, come get some. We'll take you. Mallards, Diamondbacks, and everybody else. The Cobras are going to SoFi Stadium. We're going to... And that second inning was just... Like, that's like the MLW unforgettable inning. Bases loaded, 0 outs. Give Brendan Baranowski the Cy Young yesterday. He is so good, and his drop ball is one of the best pitches in the league in movement and in usefulness. That's a pitch you can throw 100 times in a game, and you're gonna get 95 strikeouts no matter who sees it. He's that good. And Sean Flynn, my favorite player of all time, with a clutch home run to for us game 3, and Drew Davis, my second favorite player of all time, Crash Davis, who's trying to get the ball so much, screaming fuck after he struck out one time. Kyle had to censor that. He finally saw that. And when I saw that ball go over the fence, not only was I thinking, holy shit, that Bryce Harper moment, but I was also thinking, like, Drew Davis literally crying after the game. Go watch the interview. Like, Brendan Baranowski got pied, and that was kind of funny, but literally go watch that interview. He was crying. He was crying like I was crying. Like, he was just holding back tears. Like, right now, I'm just holding back tears. And life's not helping. Life's not helping me not look like a little bitch right now. Because it seems weird to cry over a wiffle ball, but the stuff this sport makes you feel is more than a sport. It's a lifestyle. It's a feeling. And this series is done. The rivalry will continue, and we'll pick up on it next season. But Brendan Baranowski, Gus, Andy Duran, Drew Davis, Brendan Baranowski, and Sean Flynn are AL champions twice, and we are going to SoFi Stadium because of an inning that nobody will ever forget. That is it for this one. Bye, be safe, don't text and dry, and book the flights.